What is up, my guys? It's me, your filthy neighbourhood casual, back at it again with some magic. So, the video this week, I'm going to air just a standard deck. There's nothing too janky about this deck. This is actually a deck that I'm sort of planning to climb with, hopefully. Sort of, once a season, what I tend to do is I'll pick, an archetype or a deck or some colours that I like, or maybe just theme it around a particular set of cards I like, and I'll try and build something around it competitive enough but still enjoyable that I can play it and not be focused on trying to climb with it. But I will still try and climb a little bit, but not to the point where I'm like, oh my god, I need to be mythic, if you see what I'm saying. So this season, fresh season, I've gone for Golgari. I like a lot of the stuff that's going on in Golgari at the moment. I really like this card. So I've kind of built the deck around sacrificing food, whether it be to bring Cauldron Familiars out, whether it be to create mana, whether it be to just sack for life to trigger and use Trail of Crumbs abilities, whether it's to create tokens to buff up Woodland Champion, that sort of thing, or summon a giant, draw cards, fight stuff. So this is just kind of like a Golgari deck. So what I'll do is I don't tend to. I'll pick things I've got, or yeah, that's the deck. Let's just jump into the game while I explain the rest of what's going on. So I will pick things I like and build stuff around it. So this is kind of like a budget deck. I haven't gone out and I haven't crafted many things with wild cards or anything like that. I'll have a look at what I've got and I'll just fill the gaps with what I can fill the gaps with, basically. So like I haven't gone out and gone, oh, I need 4 sets of this mythic, 4 sets of this rare, 4 sets of this blah blah blah. So I'll try and throw together a deck that's fairly viable, but I can get by and get wins and climb with sort of uncommons and rares. Or if I've only got one of a mythic, run with one. We'll keep that. So yeah, this will be slightly more of a let's get shit done video rather than let's just fling red cavaliers at stuff, which is another silly deck that I'm working on. I'm hoping to get a video out for that soon. Now, we should probably get our gooses out. Unless we get a goose and a cauldron cat out. Give us our ramp. No, I'll tell you what, we'll do this first. We'll do this. And yeah. So this guy's also running Golgari, it would seem. I don't know if he thinks I'm not going to block this because I want food tokens, but we can get food tokens other ways. I need to get that death touch thing out of the way. I would have liked to have drawn a land there. So we'll get old Honkers out here. Honkers the goose. Yeah, we're happy with that. So yeah, I'm hoping to. I think without too many modifications, this deck should climb to the top of gold. It should get to plat without any real alterations or anything silly like that. That's my plan. And then next season I'll probably go for something else. Fling these back and forth a few times. Do I need that? Yeah, we'll pay the 2 life. We're up on life. Why not? So this thing works quite well.
What I do, and what I do is win.
I'm gonna. Yeah, we'll do that towards the end of the turn. So I really like her plus abilities with this. When Brawl was out, I did build a deck around her. It was very similar to this deck, but obviously without duplicates and things. It's just nasty. I mean, she's got great utility. You can sacrifice things to draw and gain life. You can minus to get rid of a lot, and that -3 hits a lot of stuff in standard at the moment. There's a lot of stuff in standard you can peel away with that -3. And yeah, the emblem's just, people don't want you hitting that emblem. You hit that emblem, they're like, oh god. So he's been land starved a little bit here, but he's now sort of tending to. Oh my god, he's got a 150 card deck. Wow, you know what? No, you deserve to be land starved. God damn. We don't need one of these. There we go, that's what we need. So we'll drop this out. We'll get a thingamabob. You can sack it. Trail of Crumbs is like, oh, I've noticed you've sacked something. Would you like to pay? And you go, absolutely. And oh, we've hit another Vraska. Yeah. So as long as he controls a 1/1. So basically he's not going to block this then, is he? I don't think. Stay hydrated, guys. I apologise for the coughs. Sure. Now this Vraska's not as good as the mythic one, but I still rate her a lot. It's it can be really annoying. We need to get him out as quick as possible. She, him, it. I don't know. It's not important. We need to get that out because then we can start picking it up every time we drop tokens. Just like that. We'll drop him out first. I would have liked that. I think what I'm going to do, because this will scare him a little bit. I mean, I could wipe that away, but I don't feel like I need to.
An unfortunate casualty.
Ooh. Yes, please. So we can still play a Cauldron Cat. We can still sack and bring one back to buff him up, which I wouldn't be opposed to kill that actually. Yeah, so he's now going to have to deal with this somehow, or next turn he's going to have a bad time. I think we have too many answers to deal with it. Also, it's nice that Trail of Crumbs can hit Murderous Rider as a permanent, and essentially you get a murder spell with Trail of Crumbs. That's quite cool. Right, so he's got 3 creatures. Depending on if we get land or not, we may be able to wipe them away. Ooh! So he's getting that to fight it. So what we're going to do is we'll sacrifice our little Cauldron Cat for the minute, because that'll give us a token, which will buff that up, which means they'll trade now. You've got great value with the Seasons of Growth there though. I don't think he's... I mean, there's no reason to attack. Doesn't mean he won't. We can't pay for that, unfortunately. But I don't think we needed that much at the minute. So let's get that down. Do we want another one of those? Not really. Don't really need one. If I was struggling to draw, then I'd probably just get another one down, because then you can just fill your hand indefinitely, quite quickly. I'm gonna get that out because that's our win con right there. If we can hit him with a creature, that's our win con. We could, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We could add mana and sacrifice that. Wait, would we? No. I can't get rid of that at the moment anyway because it's hexproof. I think we play the long game. Let's get this out for now. All we need to do now is go wide, because we'll beat him with. I mean, he has to block this, but then he will try and kill my. Do I care? No. Let's wait. We just need to go wide here, because if we can go wide. Ooh. That's going to be removed very quickly. As soon as I possibly can. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Potentially a 6th mana. We could wipe one of those Seasons of Growth out of the way, but I'm not that worried about them at the moment. And a creature, of course, and a land. We've got a lot of options here going on, because essentially we can stall the game out and just keep pinging off our Cauldron Cats and bringing them back to slowly chip them away. However, luckily I have the answers to stop anything that he wants to attack with. Or we can literally just keep spamming out creatures and go wider than him, and as soon as we go wider, we win. He's desperately digging for something now to stop it with. I'm sure that he's aware that, you know, that emblem's not going to be fun for him. He can't really attack. He obviously wants to get rid of one of these if he can, but he needs to keep blockers out. So I think what I'm going to do, I don't need honkers anymore really. Because he's not a creature that I can swing with to deal damage with. So we may as well get all the creatures on the field. Perfect. Now, we may as well do this for a start.
Pirates and I get along because
Did I put a
we're
Khan's
both
Bastion in
pirates.
this deck? I don't think I did. If I didn't, I need to. I've got 3 things to attack with. And I just need to remove 2 things to win. So, I guess we'll go about that. So, obviously get rid of that. He might even try and surveil in response. No, okay. Don't want him to get a land with using Assassin's Trophy, so I'm just gonna use the other Murderous Rider on that. Now everything trades, and he dies to the emblem. And that's game. And that's very cruel. So, that's kind of what the deck does. That's essentially all it's going to do. Just be a nuisance all game. Oh, I don't want to do that. So this is the deck that I've kind of been having fun climbing with at the moment. But yeah, there's nothing particularly special in there. I'll go back through the deck list at the end. It's mainly uncommons, rares. There's stuff that I'd like 4 copies of I don't have, but I've just made do with putting other things in there. I can live with that. That's a nice thing. But the Dreadhorde Invasion might come out of this deck eventually. I'm not sure. The reason it's kind of in there at the moment. Do we want that? I feel like by turn 4, being green, he may have something that we would like to stop with Death Touch. These are in here at the moment for just for sacrifice purposes, really. They can be quite useful. I do want to get that out first. Yeah, I think whilst we don't have mana problems and we have a turn 3 land, we can get that out first, then get our gooses out. Ooh! How deep do we go into the questionable, isn't it? Let's go for it. Maybe should have got the Savvy Hunter out to get some food tokens, but Honkers has given us a food token. It's nice having food in... Oh, okay. I was going to say, it's nice having food in conjunction with Dreadhorde, because if you do start to panic that you haven't got a 6/6 to gain lifelink with, you can be like, well, I'll just gain some life back. You don't have to commit quite as hard to the, I'm going to die to get a 6/6 lifelinker. See, this says it all. Life total's a resource, guys. Welcome to the dark side. I've still got 4 life. That means I can pay for 3 more things at 1 life each. This isn't a very curved out hand, but there's stuff in here I like. So, I'm going to go for it. Might just scare him off with the Witch's Oven, like the last guy. There's 2 Dreadhordes and a goose. An army of zombies and geese coming at you. Would be pretty terrifying, to be fair. Especially if there were zombie geese. Oh, I don't want to play against Mardu Knights. Nobody wants to play against Mardu Knights. When you cast a Night spell, get a 1/1. I'm tempted to murder it, because he'll cast the Night spell next turn, and he'll have 3 creatures. So let's just nope that. Denied. I want to get the Savvy Hunter out next turn, followed by the Woodland Champion, so that the turn this can attack, that gets buffed up with a... okay, let me guess, Knights? Question mark? Oh, that's the colour one. Sorry, not the tribal one. Silly me. Ooh, however, creatures get +1. I think we can deal with that later. Let's try and curve out first. Get some creatures. It would leave it too vulnerable as well if he drops like a, I don't know, a haste knight. Ooh, whenever it's dealt damage, deal that much to a player. Well, that's dutty. And he's got big now, he's a big boy. Oh, jeez Louise. We could fight him. Could fight him. Not this turn though, because we haven't got enough. And he's 4 mana, so we can't just nope him. Okay, well let's do this. We'll deal with that next turn. We now have 2 things that he won't want to... I wonder if he'd block this. I don't think he will. He should. If it was me, I would. Oh, what maverick! Holy shit, guys. Holy duck poo. Whenever enters the battlefield, if you control another knight, look at the top of the library, you may reveal a knight or equipment or legendary artifact from among them, put them into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your graveyard. Ooh, that's... And we're going to see that stupid mace thing? I hope not. Yep, there's the Embercleave. Costs 1 less for each attack creature. So I mean, it's going to cost 4 to throw it out. Equip it to a creature. Give it double strike. That's gross. That's gross. I kind of don't care about that. Is that bad? Because he's not mentoring yet. I'm just going to take the hit. And then what I'm going to do is fight it next turn and make it invulnerable. I think that's my game plan right now. Oh, goose. Hell yeah. So yeah, we'll whack this in. He's like, no, not the wicked wolf. He's going to sack a thing and do a thing. So, yeah, we do that. Activate his ability. Ooh, Trail of Crumbs. Don't mind if I do. If I could. Bork, bork, bork. Woof, woof, woof. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of isn't fine. That's more life than I want to lose. Do we think that he'd block the Savvy Hunter again? I kind of don't think he will. Does that get trample as well? Oh, double strike and trample. That is so gross. Gotta be super careful there. I don't think he's gonna block this. Ooh, that's smart. That's a great idea. Well, we'll draw a card then. Oh, he's gonna do it to that? Okay. Things are happening. So is he gonna block? Or is he just gonna go for like lethal? I'm really okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So it'd be dangerous to sack these, I think, because I need that thing to be invulnerable. But cards? We get a land drop and a goose, which gives us another token for old Wolfie boy, and that buffs up. I'm super scared about that, like super scared. Because I mean, he could turn that into a 4-2, which would then be like double strike trampled, deal 8 damage. That's gross. Not another one of them. We don't want it. Do we sack the goose? Well, that's changing some things. I think we think we've got to wipe that off the field, or do we go for card advantage? I'm just so panicked. So panicked. The problem is as well, whatever damage I deal to him, he's gonna... No, we need the card draw. We definitely... Wow! I can't believe the game screwed me on Magic like that. Why did it not just use 3 greens? Unbelievable. What a piece of poop. Now I have to tap up... Ugh. You know what?
It was probably going to die anyway.
That's what we needed. That is what we needed. If I pay 1, I can still get out the... I guess we go for that. Don't really want to play that now though, because I'm panicking about life. And then what I'm probably going to do, in response to anything silly, whenever it's dealt damage, it deals that much back. That's so gross. So gross. Got to be so careful. Yeah, what I'm going to do, I think, is pass the turn, and then when he attacks, because he's going to want to answer this, I'm going to make the wolf fight that, and then sack the goose to make it indestructible, and then just take the 5 and hope for the best. This key card. Oof. Vraska Golgari Queen doing work. Come on, bruh, do your worst. He's been really lucky with his land base, actually. It's difficult to run 3 colours at the moment with the land block out. Oh, is he going straight for my face? Oof. Okay. He's gonna Ember Cleave. Right. So, obviously he'll Ember Cleave after I block. So we've got to do it like this. Sack that. Oof. Oh, this is going to suck so bad. We're going to go to blocks. This is the right way around to do it, I think. 4. Oh, that's going to be so much. Damn, I might die actually. I think I'm going to die. Going to Ember Cleave. Who are you attaching it to? I'm not going to get to see it, am I? Well, let's make him indestructible. Maybe I should have killed him with that ability. Choose a creature or planeswalker you control. All damage that will be dealt to the chosen permanent instead. So it's all going to be dealt to him and I'm going to die. Oh man. GG. Damn, Ember Cleave so hard to deal with. Ouch. Damn. Well, that's what happens when you get Ember Cleaved, I guess. I'm going to try and keep the video shorter today, so I'm going to cut it there. We had a couple of good games. I'm just going to go back into the deck list because yeah, I can't stress enough that decks are very playable at the moment with stuff. that's not all mythics and rares. I would like more of those, but I don't have them. Same with those. Same with those. And of course her. So, but yeah, that's the deck. I will actually just put a Khan's Bastion in here because I do like. Did that just take the lands out? 26. No, I want to drop 2. Yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed the games, guys. Give it a like, comment. I mean, do what you gotta do, and see you on the next video. Thanks for playing. Bye.